Hello, how are you? Today I'm going to talk to you about an herb with antidepressant properties, which helps control anxiety, improves sleep, and gives you more energy. It has been thoroughly studied and can truly help you in this regard. I'm going to explain everything about it here. Stay with me until the end because you won't want to miss it. If you love tips on nutrition, health, and fitness, you're going to love this channel. So go ahead and subscribe and remember to turn on the notification bell to get updates. I post new videos every day and you're going to love them. Let's start talking more about this herb, about this tea, which can really help with fatigue, mental exhaustion, anxiety, or if you're feeling more down or depressed. So, tell me if you're going through a phase like this, if you've ever been through it, and what helped you get through it. I would love to read your comment. And remember to like the video if you enjoy this topic. That way I'll know you liked it and I'll make more videos like this. If you know someone who would enjoy this content or who needs these tips, share this video. Let's work together to spread this chain of good because that's what I want here with the channel. This herb, which has all these beneficial effects for the emotional side, for anxiety, trouble sleeping, and as an antidepressant, is St. John's wort. This plant is also known as hypericum. Tell me where you live and what name it goes by in your city. But many scientific studies have already proven this interesting potential to improve our well-being, boost our energy, reduce fatigue, and make us feel more cheerful and energetic in our daily lives. St. John's wort is often used in cases of mild depression, as well as in cases of anxiety, fatigue, loss of appetite, and difficulty sleeping. It also has a significant anti-inflammatory role, so it can be used for purposes other than those mentioned. In these cases, it is more commonly used for people who suffer from muscle spasms, cramps, and a lot of tension, which is often also related to anxiety. It can help improve cases of palpitations, improve mood swings, menopausal symptoms, and it may even be related to attention deficit disorder. So many people use St. John's wort tea to achieve these beneficial effects and actually see very interesting results. Many people also use it during the process of quitting smoking because it can help reduce the anxiety and stress that come with quitting. And for people who suffer from frequent headaches, especially tension headaches related to anxiety and stress, St. John's wort can help in these cases. There are many studies suggesting that St. John's wort may have an antidepressant effect, especially in cases of mild depression, so many people use it and have good results. But having said that, I always want to remind you that if you suffer from any form of depression, it is very important that you consult a doctor in your city and check whether it is suitable for your case or not, and what the best dosage would be for you. If you are already undergoing treatment with any antidepressant medication, always talk to your doctor before starting to take any tea or herbal remedy because they can interact. And your doctor will determine whether it is appropriate for you or not, and what the best dosage is. Remember that this video is for informational purposes only. It is also often used by people who want to quit smoking because during this process, anxiety can become very intense. The craving for cigarettes, the fear of not succeeding, and the physiological issues related to withdrawal. So, many people use St. John's wort during this period to achieve better results in controlling anxiety and managing to quit smoking. Ask your doctor as well if it would be recommended in your case and what the best dosage would be for you. Remember, I have a video here on the channel about how to quit smoking without gaining weight, which is a very important concern for many people. I'll leave it below in the description for you. Some people also use St. John's wort to help with weight loss, because many people tend to eat when they're feeling anxious. It's often more of an emotional issue. And when they manage to control these emotional triggers, they usually find it much easier to say no to unnecessary food or cravings. If your weight gain is related to anxiety or emotional issues, it might be able to help you to some extent, but it does not have the effect of boosting your metabolism or specifically burning body fat. Remember that I have a playlist here on the channel about how to lose weight, and I'll leave it below in the description for you. Normally, St. John's wort is well tolerated by people when taken orally for a short period of time. People who take very large doses and use it for a long time may experience some effects related to its use. On the contrary, it can cause problems sleeping, very vivid dreams, sleepwalking in some people, and a person may become more anxious. It's like we say, often the difference between medicine and poison is the dose. So just because this might be good for you, it doesn't mean you should take it without moderation or for a long period of time. Always remember that herbal medicines contain substances that act on our bodies and should always be taken with caution and in the recommended amount. St. John's wort is not recommended for pregnant women because it can be harmful to the baby. Women who are breastfeeding should also avoid it as it passes into the milk and can make the baby drowsy, lethargic, and more tired. It is also not recommended for women who are trying to get pregnant because it can interfere with fertility. It should not be used in children either, especially without the guidance of a pediatrician. So always remember to talk to your doctor before taking any herbal medicine. This is especially important if you already have a health condition or are in a special stage of life, like the ones I mentioned to you. It is also not recommended for people who suffer from schizophrenia, have Alzheimer's disease, are going to undergo surgery, or are undergoing chemotherapy. As I always say, and I've said it many times and I'll keep repeating it, if you have any health condition, always talk to your doctor first. It can interact with some medications you may be taking, especially if you already use medication for anxiety, depression, or issues related to migraines. If you already take medication regularly, talk to your doctor first so they can determine if it's safe for you and what the best dosage is. St. John's wort can be taken as a herbal tea or as a capsule supplement. Usually, for example, people prefer to use the tea. And to make the tea, you use 1 teaspoon of chopped dried leaves for 1 cup of water. You boil the water, let it infuse for 15 minutes, and then you drink it. Ideally, you shouldn't add sugar, sweetener, or anything else. The flavor is usually quite neutral, but if you prefer, you can let it cool down a bit and drink it all at once. There's no need to sweeten it or try to get that sweet tea flavor people are used to. Remember that I have a playlist here on the channel where I talk more about anxiety, discussing the best and worst foods, how to improve your mindset so you can try to reduce anxiety a bit, feel less stressed. I also have videos talking about teas and recipes that can help you in this regard, even to help you sleep better. I'll leave them down below in the description for you as well. Remember that I also have videos talking more about serotonin, dopamine, and much more. Everything will be down below in the description for you in this playlist. Let me know down below if you have ever used St. John's wort, if you had any positive results if you use it, and how you incorporate it into your daily routine. I would love to see your comment. Remember to like the video, because that helps me a lot, and share it with those who will enjoy it and those who need it. Let's expand this chain of good together, because that's what I want here with the channel. See you next time. Bye.